Fren second quarter results. So this is the fastest growing company we cover, 42% sales growth in the second quarter, up from 41 in the first quarter. We see the sales will continue along this track, heading up to 3 trillion by second quarter next year, and that would be 29% growth for 12 months. 3 trillion would put them at roughly slightly less than half the size of Indosal XL. The cash flow is still very negative, 5.8 trillion for the last 12 months, excluding the positive working capital. There is a big investment spend, a record investment spend there in the first quarter. So we assume the investment spending is less, plus our sales growth, the cash flow would improve to minus 1.1 trillion, and it would be positive in the second quarter next year. In the balance sheet, with no new equity raising, the net debt has come up to 9.3. Can they survive without adding more equity? Well, with our cash flow forecast, the debt would increase to 10.4, but that is less than the peak in 2018. So we believe, yes, they probably can continue without raising any equity. In terms of net profit, there's a net profit in the second quarter because of a reversal of the FX loss, but the cost ratio is also improving quite a bit. But in the P&L, it has a tax benefit. In the cash flow, there is a tax cost, but the cash flow is also improving. So they're moving into positive profitability, and we are using 77% cost ratio for the next 12 months, which would give them a much improved net loss of 1.6 trillion and a very small net loss by next year, heading into profit. So valuation, here's the cash flow. We're taking this positive cash flow from next year multiplied by 4. We were using 0.5% valuation on the cash flow. We're now using 0.66, so we'll bring this up, and that gives a higher target price above the moving average at 168.